Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-March 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Virgos from now until the end of March in love and romance. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anyone dealing with the Virgo. What is happening for my Virgos right now in love and romance? Okay, we have getting to know each other. And it says, as you reveal your inner selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so I feel that you guys have been starting to talk to someone, have been starting to date someone, and it's starting to get deeper. You guys are starting to reveal a lot more to each other, starting to get to know one another, starting to reveal sides to yourselves you didn't think you were going to or ready to, but here it is. Someone feels really comfortable with you, Virgo. Someone feels like they can be themselves and open up to you and just tell you about their experiences in love and romance, tell you about their life. And I mean, conversations are getting deep, Virgo. Maybe some of you recently, I'm even hearing for some last night, had a deep conversation with this person. It could have been on the phone. Really, it could be whenever. But it's just getting deeper and deeper between the two of you, and the bond is getting more solidified. And someone's really liking that they're spending more time with you, hanging out with you more. They are seeing themselves starting to think of what this could be. Let's get some more clarity. Tell me more about this energy here. Ooh, Virgo. We have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Wow, some of you guys, this person, here it is. You've had a past life with them. And maybe that's why you guys were so drawn to each other. That's why you still have this need to get to know one another, because maybe there's something within your souls that recognize what you guys have experienced in a past life, that you've really known each other before. But it's like all of a sudden now it's starting to make sense, kind of. It's almost as if when you start to talk to each other and get to know one another, things pop up, like you like the same things, the same music, the same movies, you like the same celebrities, you have the same ideas in politics, the same ideas in philosophy, spirituality. And there's also been like coincidences between the two of you. Maybe it's like how you guys grew up, certain things that you both can relate to in ways that you didn't think you could be able to with other people before. And it's just getting deeper. And I feel if some of you have been wondering, like, with this person, why have I been so attracted to them? Like, what is it about them? Yeah, they're cute, but like there's something more to it. Here's confirmation that you guys have known each other in a past life. Interesting. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more. about this energy between Virgo and this person, this connection here. Whew, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. So let's keep going. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Sagittarius energy. I also feel Libra energy for me as a reader with this card. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be dealing with one of those signs. But yeah, I feel that Temperance is all about patience. It's all about divine timing. And I feel, Virgo, that for a while you were kind of just dating certain people, been involved with certain people that, you know, it just didn't work out. It didn't feel right. And Spirit was kind of like you had to meet those people for your own specific reasons, to evolve yourself, to go through certain lessons, certain karmic debts. But honestly, just wait. I got you. Your soulmate, your person is meant to have, you're meant to meet this person in this lifetime. And I feel, Virgo, for some of you, you've been very patient in dating. Like, you're not going to give your all to someone that is just there because you are bored or you don't want to be single. You really have been waiting for like that right person, that right one to show up in your life. And it's taken a bit of time. You know, maybe you were lonely for most of 2021. But now that you've started talking to this person, it feels like the wait was worth it. Thank goodness I didn't settle for that one person that treated me like crap. Thank God that the person that ghosted me, it didn't work out. Spirit was guiding you to someone else through those rejections, through those failures that didn't happen in love and romance. But here it is. Now that you met this person, it all makes sense. And with Temperance, you know, I do feel angelic energy with this card. And I feel like your angels were well aware of this contract that you two have. And just anytime, like I said, someone ghosted you, someone just stood you up, in a way it really was protection. And this is so crazy. It's kind of similar to your March spiritual reading, monthly messages from Spirit. So if you guys have heard that, maybe this is resonating. If not, check it out. But yeah, it's all starting to make sense why the wait was worth it. Why that time and period of being single was worth it. So you could clear and make room for this space, for this person to come into your life. Now there's something about this person's lips or your lips that they really like. Someone could have fuller lips, smooth lips. Maybe someone has like a beauty mark right next to their mouth, perhaps. But yeah, I think that even for some of you who had wanted to take this slow, like it worked in your favor. Not to just rush into bed, not just to confess love all at once and run away with this, like, you know, illusion of love. Because it's really started to get you guys to understand each other, not just on a sexual level, but a spiritual level, a chemistry. And someone could have like a fountain at their apartment complex, or a fountain by where they live, not too far away, like a block away, whether that's like a park or like an office building that has one in front. But yeah, at the dead center of this is the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, Taurus energy. So yeah, you guys are starting to see something grow from this. And although there has been a little bit of a slow pace here, someone wasn't rushing into things, I think that's kind of what has made this person see there was more to this. Like, you weren't just a booty call. You weren't just someone who was going to give in too quick, too soon. And maybe even it gave them a little bit of a challenge that they were intrigued by. I feel with the Seven of Pentacles that you are just starting to see the real potential of this all, of this whole connection here, and that the seeds are just starting to grow between the two of you. Now, I don't know, but someone could definitely be freaky behind closed doors, likes to try new things, likes to experiment. Maybe you guys just recently found this out, okay? They pulled a move that you didn't see coming, but it really turned you on. But with the Seven of Pentacles, like, again, like, the wait was worth it, right? maybe just taking things slow was worth it. But with the Seven of Pentacles, you're just starting to see all the good that can come from this. I feel too that there is someone who's trying to protect themselves as well. And that they may have dealt with someone from their past that was sneaky, that was shady, that was, you know, a player, a playette. And so they didn't want to start anything too soon. I'm seeing that as well for someone out there. And if someone was wondering why someone was kind of taking a little bit, no, that's the reason. Someone has a mirror in their bedroom, and it could be like right across from their bed, even a full-length mirror maybe. What's crossing this is the Knight of Swords. So Aquarius energy. What I feel with this is that like still someone is holding back a little bit from, you know, asking the question of, do you like me too? Do you want to have this with me? Where do you see this going? I still feel someone's not ready to bring that conversation about yet. They need a little more time, right? But with this Knight of Swords here, it almost feels like someone is trying to also be logical about this. Be cool, calm, and collected about this. Because again, when they ran away with their flights of fancies, dove into a romance that just felt so good, it may have bit them in the face, and they just don't want to go back to that situation. So they may be putting a little bit of a guard up, a little bit of a front up. But can I just say that front is just to protect. Deep down, they see potential here. They see worth here. But they just want to make sure it's right this time around. But as you get to know each other, the bond deepens. As you talk things out, you see how alike you really, really are. And I'm saying that because what's crowning the reading is the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. So we have two court cards of the same suit in the love reading. That always tells me that it's a soulmate contract, or that you two are coming from like a same vibe, the same, like you're in alignment with each other. And with the air, you guys intellectually, mentally stimulate one another. And I kind of picked that up on Gemini's reading. You know, you guys have great conversations. You see each other as being really intelligent. You know, maybe you guys have certain conversations that you can go on for hours. And you never get bored with this person, with what they have to say. You learn something new, or they learn something new from you. But with this Queen of Swords, I feel this is how you guys are kind of mirroring each other. Maybe both of you have been through similar experiences in love and romance. Both of you have been hurt. Both of you dealt with shady people. And maybe that's why you kind of understand where they're coming from. But with this Queen of Swords crowning the whole reading, like, I feel that you are being open and honest with this person. And if you recognize that this person needs a little bit more time, I feel, you know, you're okay with that. I feel with the Queen of Swords crowning this that you're blunt, you speak your mind, you tell the truth, whether people like to hear it or not. And they find your humor to be pretty funny, pretty witty. You have good comebacks. When they do try to like joke around with you, tease a little bit, you kind of spit something back to them that is just as funny. They think you are hilarious, even in a sarcastic way. But I think, Virgo, what really turns them on about you is that you are who you are. You show it off. You have nothing to hide. You aren't apologetic for things that may rub people the wrong way, because I do feel with the Queen of Swords in the upright, you have good intentions. You have honest intentions. And they see, like, people, when they ask this person about you, they say you're a real ass person. You're a real down-to-earth person that just is chill. Speaks, like I said, is just a truth teller, a free spirit, and you are who you are. But what's reading this is the Death card. Interesting. So Scorpio energy coming through here. Now, what I feel with this card rooting the whole situation is that change is happening. Transformation is happening. And, you know, if someone had trouble with accepting the past, accepting with past hurts, I think it's becoming a lot easier now to let go of that pain of the past, let go of those disappointments of the past. It didn't make sense until meeting this person why that all had to happen. The losses, the regrets, truly it served you. And now it's like this whole situation is transforming both of you in what you're ready for in love and romance, where you can see this going. And I think as time will tell that this is worth making the effort, this is worth making any change that needs to be made so you guys can be together. But it's slowly happening. I do want to say that, but it is in the background. I feel that someone is feeling like they can be more themselves. And maybe you're kind of inspiring that, Virgo, by being who you are, telling your stories, sharing your experiences. It's making them feel more okay. Someone has a really sexy body. Someone has curves. Men can have curves too, okay? It's not female exclusive. But someone loves someone's curves. I'm picking that up on that very strongly. And someone could have really dark hair, maybe even like dark brown or black hair, perhaps as well, that someone finds very sexy. But yeah, change is happening. I kind of want to clarify this death card to see if there's anything I'm missing. Ooh. Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel, Virgo, the more that they get to know you, the more you're changing their mind, you know? Again, I don't think it was personal, but like this person, because of their experiences in love, which I'll get to in a second, you know, they kind of just always thought that love wasn't going to work out for them. That love was just, you know, a disappointment after another, that they would be single forever, just to prepare for that. But they're realizing that was all just their own self-doubt, their self-worry, and maybe even self-protection in this with the Five of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. You know, they're not so pessimistic anymore the way that they used to be before they met you in love and romance. That's what it really feels like. And then Judgment. Whoa. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, if there has been anyone from the past trying to come back, which I do kind of feel for some of you, maybe they're kind of seeing or sensing that you're moving on, or that this person is. Maybe they try to make a comeback, try to seduce the person, but they close them and shut them down for good, okay? They're not getting a second chance. But for most of you with this Judgment card, yeah, like, especially with the past life love, this is resurrecting their hope in love, hope in romance. What had to end so I can meet Virgo and we could have our soul contract. This is why it was all meant to happen this way. This is why it all unfolded. And even though they still have some sort of, you know, guard up, I think it's slowly coming down, and that wall is crashing down. Because you're proving them wrong each and every time they have an amazing time with you. Each and every time they have an amazing conversation with you. Make love to you if you have. It's been mind-blowing for them. And it's making them realize that they were wrong about love. They were wrong about romance. But yeah, with Judgment, yeah, it's definitely telling me that this is resurrecting from a past life. In the past, we have the Seven of Swords. So we have two sevens here. You could be seeing 777. Your birthday could be September 7th, September 17th, maybe October 27th for someone out there. But yeah, so for someone, yeah, again, love has been really shady in their life. Love was with people who weren't honest, weren't upfront, who had bad intentions, just wanted to hit it and quit it, but said things to get someone to be open and vulnerable. And that's why they were slow to trust this. But others of you, I kind of sense that this is still their guard up, right? Not when they first met, they were a little bit unsure how they can open up, a little bit sure if they can trust to open up. We're wondering if you were one of those other people from the past. But I think you were patient with them, especially with the temperance and the background energy. And you showed them you're not someone who's sneaky, not someone they can't trust, someone who's going to just ghost them in a second. I feel with the Seven of Swords as well, there were some things they didn't want to talk about, avoided talking about when you first met, maybe like, especially if there was like a failed marriage, a failed relationship, they always dodged that. But I feel recently they opened up to you about what they didn't want to talk about before, or maybe certain childhood experiences that they've been through. They feel, again, so comfortable around you. And again, that's that soul recognition between the two of you, that soul resonance of being soulmates. But what you need to know about this situation, Virgo, is the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Virgo. This feels like they've hit the jackpot with you. They're starting to see that. They're starting to get it. And I feel that both of you can have the Ten of Pentacles. But I also want to say that this is telling me you guys may have been married in a past life with the Ten of Pentacles. And it's meant to continue this lifetime around. But they see you as being boyfriend, girlfriend material, husband, wife material, someone that they can bring home to their family members, that would get along with their family, that would get along with their children, along with their friends, someone who they can show off, someone they can say, look who I have. I have someone that now I'm set with. I can have a future with. I could build a future with. I mean, some of you guys are both like hard workers, both want a home, both have goals and dreams, and they do find that attractive as well. And they think you guys could be that it couple, that power couple that can have it all, that people would turn heads and talk about. You're the couple that everyone would want to be. This is the potential that's between the two of you guys. And I see it going this way. And I feel that it's through, again, sticking this out, being patient, realizing that the past breakups had to happen so you can find the person you can have the Ten of Pentacles with. It's all making sense now. I feel even for some of you, you're going to talk about moving in together, finding a home, moving in, or I just said that. But yeah, I do feel this is it. You finally found each other. After all this time. So Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do, what's likely to unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for Vimeo, I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome and pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection, deeper into this situation. If you'd like to join me, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Virgo, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. It gave you insight, clarity, healing, and guidance in regards to what I feel like you're already feeling in this situation. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.